Before I live the life of power. Top of the food chain, all the rest is devour. Heard your video drop the month ago and I ain't heard ya. The AP drop, it's murder, 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 murder.
Alright guys, today we're going to break down the high cable fly. We're going to look at how to set it up, how to execute it, and everything that kind of comes along with it. The point of the high cable fly is to target the pectoral muscles, upper, lower. It will target both, but it'll also target the anterior delts and the biceps. So we want to try to limit the involvement of the biceps and the delts and just focus on the pecs. This is how we're going to do it, all right? So when you set this up, you want, at least for me, you want this to be at least 1 or 2 down from the very top. I'm not that tall. My arms are long, but not that long to where I need to be stretching and flying like this. Plus, it's not going to be beneficial for how we're going to do it. So set this to whatever appropriate height, get your appropriate weight. I have 20 pounds on the rack, and then we're going to focus on positioning. So for some people, they like to put 1 foot forward or the other foot forward. You may not notice it, but very subtly, there is an emphasis on whichever foot is forward. There's an emphasis on that pec. It's very subtle, so minor that it doesn't matter, but I like to be feet next to one another. That's just my preference. So whatever preference you like, go with that. All right. So now, getting the weight off of the stack. You'll see a lot of people, they'll grab the weight and they'll run forward, and they're going to put a lot of emphasis on your delts. You might hurt yourself, you might injure yourself. Here's the safer way to go about it. All right, when you grab these, go backwards. Pull these into your body, walk forward with your hands into your body. All right, it's a lot safer. Also, when you're done with your rep, same thing, pull it into your body, come back, and then release it slowly. All right, that way we can train longer because we won't get ourselves injured, at least with this exercise. So now we got our height set, we got our weight selected, we know how to pull this off of the stack. Now how do we do the rep? All right, so pull this in. When you put your hands here, you're already in the position that I would prefer. All right, I'm not going to do a fly like this, like we're doing dumbbells, which I don't like to do dumbbells like that if you've watched one of my other videos. But we're in a position where we're going to press forward. All right, so we got our feet next to each other. We got our body position. I'm leaning forward. The weight is counterbalancing me, so I'm leaning a little bit forward. And what I'm going to do is my chest is going to be high, and my hands right here, they're already as far back as they're going to go. So I'm going to push forward and squeeze. Now, what I'm not doing is trying to touch my hands together. I'm focusing on trying to touch my elbows together. All right, when you do that, you get a better squeeze on your chest, on your pecs. All right, so we allow enough space for our hands to clear our body and come back forward. Clear the body, come back forward. Again, we don't need to come way out here to do a fly. We want to keep the emphasis off of the delts, off of the biceps, and only on the chest. So we clear the body, chest is stretched as far as it's going to go. My hands can't go any further, and I'm going to try to touch my elbows together. My hands may never touch, my elbows definitely will never touch, but that is what we want to try to focus on. All right. And then again, when we are done, hold this here, release, and that's it. That's how you do high cable fly.
Mr. Push, push.
We up in focus. We talk.
Push, push.
For coaching, clothing, programs, www.aphhealthnutrition.com.
Macmo Music.